Thank you for your time today. I look forward to being part of your family.
Huh? You're not smart enough to even understand anything, are you?
What? What do you mean?
Did I look like I was happy that you're getting married to my son?
But you said you're happy I'm marrying Eric, and he'll have someone to cook for him.
Yes, I am. He won't eat right unless someone tells him to. I'm happy that he has a caretaker now.
A caretaker?
But I was thinking beyond that. I want a cute grandbaby, you know?
Are you saying my child is not cute?
Look in the mirror. They say everyone has a different sense of beauty. I'll train you by living with me. You should be thankful.
Yes, I'll work on it. Hi, Susan. Are you home?
Yes, but where are you? It's already afternoon and you haven't even done the laundry yet.
I'm shopping as fast as I can. But I texted to make sure I didn't miss anything.
That's not the way to do it. You should at least check the shopping list and make a plan for the day.
When I was about to do the laundry, you told me to go shopping first, didn't you? So I thought I'd double-check before I pay. I texted you to see if there was anything else I should get.
As usual, you don't think for yourself. You rely on others. It's past noon and the sun is setting. Why haven't you done the laundry? You really are useless in everything you do. If you have time to make excuses, get it done before I tell you. Anyway, are the other chores done?
No, I still need to clean upstairs.
Huh? It's almost evening and you haven't finished cleaning yet? What have you been doing all morning? Besides, you left the dishes you used this morning.
Yes, I know. I was in the middle of cleaning when you insisted me to go to a limited period sale. So I left it as it was and went out. I will wash the dishes when I get back.
I don't like the way you're talking to me. It sounds like it's my fault that you haven't finished all your chores.
No, it's not like that. I'm just telling you the facts.
What? You're always making excuses for yourself, aren't you? I keep you at home to take care of my family. If you're that useless, I'll have you leave right now.
I'm not your housekeeper, and that's a terrible thing to say.
Terrible? Of course. You don't even look good, and I let you marry my son. You should at least take care of the house. Don't be such a spoiled brat. Get back home and continue the chores.
Okay. Susan, I think there was a thief in the house.
What? What are you talking about?
Things are missing. Or did you go into our room?
It's my house. I can go wherever I want. You have a problem with that?
Some things are missing. Clothes are obviously missing. And hats, bags, and accessories that were important to me. I've searched the whole room.
Oh, about that? You don't have to thank me.
What?
For cleaning up the mess. It was hard to throw them away.
Why would you do that without asking me first?
Because you don't have time to go out. You can't do anything, and you have to do chores all day long because you're so slow. So you don't need that many clothes. There are also a lot of clothes that were in poor taste.
That's a terrible thing to say. There were so many things I cherished.
How could you have so many fancy clothes? You're not having an affair, are you?
I would never cheat on Eric, and there was nothing in my clothes that was in bad taste. They are appropriate for my age.
Are you going to make excuses again? You don't need brand name clothes when you're a wife. A pair of sweatshirt and jeans is all you need. You're mostly busy cleaning the house.
That's true, but there were a lot of things Eric bought for me. I keep all the clothes and accessories which I have good memories.
Oh my! He has wasted so much money.
He never wasted. It's just how he feels about me. Why did you do that?
It's better to be light when you leave home, isn't it? It won't be long before you get dumped anyway.
Dumped? I have no intention to leave Eric. I'm sure he thinks so too. It won't be like that.
You're always nagging. Eric is my son. He does whatever I tell him to do. If he finds a better woman, I'll have him divorce you in a second.
Why are you going that far? Why do you hate me so much? Did I do something to offend you? If you have a reason, please tell me.
You are a joke.
What?
I don't like you because you were useless from the beginning.
Oh my.
And yet, my husband exclaimed that you'd make a good wife. Eric insisted on marrying you. I had no choice but to let him marry you. As for me, I still don't have the heart to forgive him. You better not get carried away.
Susan?
But my husband passed away right after you got married. So I'm the biggest person in this house now. What I say is absolute.
But that doesn't mean you can tell me to divorce.
If I'd become the biggest one a little earlier, none of this would have happened. I'm so annoyed with you playing a good wife every day. I keep thinking he'd just get fed up with you and divorce you. But you're as bad as it gets. You don't even realize when you're being teased.
You were planning to kick me out from the beginning.
Of course, I told you. I don't accept you as my daughter-in-law. If you say you won't leave this house, I'll bully you even more.
Bully me? I have no intention of divorcing Eric.
You know, being stubborn won't do you any good. Well, it's impossible for you to remarry, isn't it? I guess you'll just have to hang in there. I'm going to make it my life's purpose to bully you.
You are a nasty person. If you hate me so much, I shouldn't have moved in with you in the first place.
Huh? You're so useless. I couldn't entrust Eric to you even for a moment. I told you I'd train you, didn't I? It's a waste of time for me to visit you every time. The best way to get rid of you is to live with me and keep an eye on you.
I can't believe you thought I was such a pain in the neck.
I'm going to bully you until you move out. I can't wait to see you cry. If you don't like it, get a divorce and get out. Oh my God! The house! The house! Where are you? Answer me! Are you ignoring me? Why is there no luggage? I don't even have my breakfast. Not only are you useless, you have no manners. Mom, it's Eric. Hey, what are you doing? You don't have to pretend to be Eric. Just explain the situation. I told you it's Eric. I'm on WhatsApp right now. Huh? This is Allison's phone, right? Yes, but I'm the one texting you right now. Mom, I won't let you contact Allison from now on. Why not? I don't have my stuff. I just contacted her because I was worried about her. From now on, I'm going to check first when you contact her. Besides, as you can see, we've decided to move out.
You're moving out of the house? Just the two of you? What are you talking about? There's no way you can leave me.
You're really weird.
You're my eldest son. You have to stay with me all the time.
Mom, listen to me. I've warned you many times before, haven't I? If you hurt Allison, we can't live with you. And yet, day in and day out, you tormented her. And after all that, you told her to get a divorce and get out of the house. You called her useless, even though she did all the housework for you. I didn't think you could be that ungrateful.
Hey, are you really Eric?
Yes, I am. I've been telling you for a while now. I'm really disappointed in your behavior towards Allison. I'm not going back to that house. We've decided to move out so we can live together as a couple.
Wait a minute. Why are you suddenly talking like that? I don't understand.
I've been warning you for a while, so it's not so sudden, is it? How many times have I told you who's the most important person to me?
She's just making you say that. I can't believe you're moving out. You should have at least told me the day before. Sneaking around like a rat.
What choice do we have? If we tell you we're moving out, you might question Allison if it's true or not. And what about those awful messages you sent to her? How could you say such terrible things? I feel so bad for Allison.
It's not a terrible thing. I was educating her. I was disciplining her so that she wouldn't be ashamed to be your wife.
Huh? Education? Discipline? She's much more respectable than you are. No matter how much work she has to do, she did everything you asked for. Even the food is 100 times better than what you make. And she's been holding back all this time without telling me.
Holding back? As far as I can see, she didn't. I just purposely didn't do things around the house for her. I was testing her to see how witty she could be as a wife.
Stop screwing around. Your house was dirtier when you were cleaning. Even if she couldn't do the housework, it's none of your business. If she does it every day, she'll eventually get better, right? You just want to enjoy yourself by forcing her to do everything. All I want is Allison to be there for me.
Are you saying I can't do the housework better than that woman? I've been doing it all my life and keeping the house clean. And I didn't want to hurt you, so I didn't tell you until now, but she's cheating on you. That's why I've been watching her to make sure she doesn't go out behind my back.
Huh? You still say that? There's no way she would do something like that. That's ridiculous.
Eric, why don't you believe me? I'm not lying. There were clothes that look a little exotic and a lot of flashy accessories. I can't think of anything else but cheating on you with all that stuff.
That's the thing. Most of them were gifts I gave her. I'm sorry for having such bad taste. Don't try to make her look bad by making up some random reason.
But think about it. She doesn't work, she stays home, so she doesn't need those clothes, right?
She has dinner with me, goes out shopping, she wears it when we go to the movies. She gets dressed up when we go on a date. What's wrong with that?
You don't have to spend your vacation time doing that.
What is it that you want? Are you telling me to get a divorce because she's cheating on me?
Yes, exactly. I was against your marriage in the first place. You and that woman are not a good couple. You deserve better.
Worthy or unworthy, it's none of your business. It's not up to you to decide who I marry. If you're saying she's cheating on me, show me the proof.
I don't have any proof. I'm the biggest person in this house, okay? I'm the one who says to get divorced, and you're not going to do that?
No, I'm definitely not. I know who is the most important person for me. It's not for parents to interfere.
But I want you to be happy. That's why I want you to marry a woman who's worthy of you.
Huh? You know, Mom, even if it wasn't Allison, you would have done the same thing, right?
That's not true.
I really wanted to marry Allison. I proposed to her over and over again, begged and pleaded, and finally we got married.
What?
I have no intention of divorcing her. I have no intention of marrying anyone other than Allison. I know which is more important, you or Allison. If you won't change your mind, there's only one way.
Wait a minute, Eric. What are you talking about?
You hurt my precious wife. I'm breaking off the relationship with you. It's a shame to have a parent who's mean and can't even be thankful.
Wait a minute. Why should I be told such a thing?
Allison has been putting up with you and living in that house as long as she could. But I found a house for us to move in, and I convinced her to leave the house.
You're lying, right? I won't forgive you for such a lie.
And you're abandoning your mother? I'm not abandoning you. You kicked us out, didn't you?
You can't say I kicked you out. I didn't do anything, so don't leave. Eric, Allison is cheating on you, okay? Why can't you see that?
It's okay to be deceived.
What do you mean?
If being deceived makes me like her more, that's fine. Well, she's a woman who put up with scum parents like you without telling me. I don't think she's going to do something behind my back.
Eric, you are being brainwashed. Think about your future properly. Of course, there are better people than that goofy wife who can't even have kids.
Why are you talking about children all of a sudden? That's never been mentioned before.
You guys can't have kids forever, can you? If there's an attractive man like you and can't have kids, I can only assume there's something wrong with that woman. Isn't that right?
It's none of your business.
How can it be none of my business? You're going to have grandchildren for me. I don't need a woman who can't even let me hold my grandchildren.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? About what?
That's because I said I still want to take more time. You can't have a baby if your life is not stable, you know?
What?
I'm going to leave now and think about having a baby. Even when a baby is born, I won't let you see it.
That's such a terrible thing to say. I can't hold your child. It's too much. You know what? Let's talk about it, just the three of us.
There's nothing to talk about.
I'm sorry if I was wrong. It's important to talk face to face, right? So let's talk together with Allison.
Don't say things that don't mean anything to me. You're only apologizing because I'm angry. You don't even feel bad. How can you be sorry? You deserve a lonely life from now on.
Eric!
I have no intention of seeing you in the future. Don't ever appear in front of us again. I'm breaking up with you as of today.
Wait a minute! Hey, Eric!
From now on, live alone and free. Don't ever show your face in front of us again. And if you have trouble making a living, don't bother us.
Oh no! Wait!
Please! It's me!
What? Who is this?
I heard you had a baby.
Is it Susan?
I'm going to live with you guys again. Do you have any idea how I had been living for the past 3 years?
Susan, you changed your account, didn't you?
It can't be helped, can it? You people blocked me. I've been alone because of you. While I was feeling lonely, I couldn't stand your being happy with Eric and my grandbaby. Which one of us is the mean girl?
Did you forget what you promised me?
What?
Eric told me not to get on WhatsApp with you, so I blocked it. Now excuse me because he would get angry.
Wait, you think there's nothing you can do? I found you guys. He's just like the young Eric, with the big eyes. I'll raise that boy myself.
Please don't joke. I won't let him see you. The child is our child.
How can you joke about that? I let you stay with Eric for 3 years. Give me back what is precious to me. Give me back my grandchild too.
Eric and the child are not things. I have no intention of divorcing him no matter how many years pass. I will protect my child together with him.
You're still talking so cheekily. You won't get away with this. Prepare yourself.
Susan! Susan, answer me. You can call me if you want.
Oh, what can I do for you? Finally, my beloved son and grandson are coming back. How I dreamed of this day.
I can't believe I'm even doing this. How did you get into our house?
Huh? You're as dumb as ever, aren't you? There are so many ways to do this. I hired a detective and paid him to look for you. This is a small price to pay.
Did you go through all that trouble?
Because you took something important from me, didn't you? So I'd better get it back. Otherwise, I'll hate you for the rest of my life.
Susan, this is kidnapping. Do you think you can do this?
What? He's my grandson. There's no way this is kidnapping. Well then, me and this child are leaving. I'll drive home safely. Have a good day. Stop banging on the front door. You're disturbing the neighbors. What are you thinking? What are you going to do if they file complaints on me?
Thank God you are home. You finally answered me.
What's all the fuss out there? You're really crazy.
You took my son away from me. There isn't a parent in the world who wouldn't get crazy.
I'm going to scream right here. Ah! Huh?
Ah! Susan! Please, give me back my child. Please don't kidnap him. You can bully me all you want, but please give my child back.
I told you not to do that. I told you it's not kidnapping.
No, you're right. You took a doll that looks just like my son. It's well made, isn't it?
What? No way. It's true that he looks like he is sleeping, but that can't be true. You switched it because you thought I was coming?
Well, you can imagine, can't you? I knew you would do such a horrible thing. I was in the same room the whole time, and with the baby the whole time.
You don't mind if it's a doll, so stop screaming.
I knew you'd come to check on me because you're so mean.
Just come out and give me back my child. Oh, hey, hey? Oh, your neighbors have finally come out. I'm calling the child's name with weeping face, you know. This makes you look like a great kidnapper, doesn't it? Stop it! I didn't do anything. That can't be true. You climbed up on our balcony. You climbed in through the upstairs window without permission. What does it matter? What? Don't you know? That's trespassing. We've reported it to the police. What? The police? What are you doing? What am I doing? You broke in from the second floor balcony. Isn't that a crime? You've been my servant until now, but suddenly, what are you doing? How many years ago are you talking about? I'm a mother now, and I'm stronger too. I know what's important to me. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I know the baby is important. I hate you. You even took my son from me. You had it coming, didn't you? What are you going to do after kidnapping my baby? Do you understand the situation you're in? What? The neighbors came outside in surprise because I screamed, right? If I continue to explain to them, even a fool knows what they would think of you, don't you? I just went over to my son's house for a few minutes. I don't care if the neighbors see me. But if you're bringing him here, then give me the baby. I will never give you my baby. Ever. What? I mean, are you okay with the neighbors knowing you're a criminal? What kind of a joke are you? Who the heck do you think you are? To what extent do you want to make me feel alone? Stop playing the victim. 3 years ago, Eric told you to stay out of our life. Stop it! If this baby isn't real, I want you to leave now. Are you kidding me? Promise me you'll never come near my family again. No. I want to see my son and grandson. I'll go to the police. I'll tell them we had a burglar. The scene is still there, but did you put on gloves? I've got Eric's permission too. What? There's no way he would hand me over to the police. You, whom I dislike so much that I've broken up with you, broke into my house, kidnapping my child. Eric told you who is the most important person for him 3 years ago, didn't he? That's not... What you just said is a lie, right? You're joking, right? I'm the one Eric dumped? After I told him that you contacted me, he was the one who told me not to leave the baby even for a moment. He said he was sure you'd do something about it. So in a way, your son understood you as a mother. Does that make you happy? I don't think so. I am now going to the police for a restraining order. I'll do everything I can to make sure you're never involved with us ever again. Don't say that! I was just lonely. I'm sorry, okay? I just wanted to live with you guys. I'll be nice to you from now on, so please forgive me. It was then that the crowd gathered. The police arrived and approached me. I was crying and screaming, but they spoke to me kindly. When they heard my story, they took Susan away. I told them that I had replaced the dolls, but I was worried that she would come after the baby again. I told them that even one doll would be considered theft in the first place. As a result, they agreed to conduct a crime scene investigation and take strict measures to deal with the situation. However, as it was her first time committing such a crime, she was sent home in no time. But she couldn't stand the eyes of the neighbors, so she sold the house and moved to her parents' house in the countryside. Anyway, I am relieved that nothing happened to my baby. We have plans to build our own house in the near future. As soon as the house is ready, we are going to move in.
I want to live happily with my precious family for a long time.